Hello and welcome to Avenging Past 7. Today is day 143 of our free-to-play farming guide, where we follow the APGains farming guide. If you have not already, please subscribe, hit that like button and the notification bell, as well as don't forget to check out our Discord and the link for our merch store in the description down below. Now it's Mando Wednesday, and when it's Mando Wednesday, you know it's going to be a good day, because not only is it Mando Wednesday, but for a few more weeks, it's also Bad Batch Wednesday. So you know we're going to have a good time. You know these days are going to be good. Now, I haven't seen the Bad Batch episode yet, but I did watch Mandalorian. And man, they just don't fail. They just don't fail to deliver a good episode. As well as ending the episode at just the perfectly worst time that you don't want the episode to end. You just want it to keep going. Man, was that a good episode. I don't want to spoil it too much because I know I released this episode early on in the day, and most people might not want to wake up super early to watch the show just to have to then head off to work, and so they just go ahead and get up, probably go to work, and watch the episode later on in the day. But it was a good episode. Look forward to it if you have not already. If you're watching this at work, look forward to getting home and getting to see this episode, because it was a good one. Now, I actually didn't get many questions on yesterday's video. The main question, or the only question I really got, was from someone from my guild, and he was asking about CLS, about how to use CLS, just the basics of how teams are supposed to work together, looking at CLS, what is the attack strategy with them, who does what, which button do you push, and why. So we'll try and take a quick look at that today. So he shared a picture of his roster, and you can see the squads that he has together. But his question is, what does this exclamation mark mean? And I have to say, I don't recognize that mark either. I don't recognize what that means, and I don't have a picture of within any of them. But if you know what these exclamation marks mean, go ahead and drop that in the comments below, because I would actually love to know that answer as well, because I don't recognize that. I can't say I've seen that on any of my characters. Yeah. Now, I recognize that each one of these guys are leaders, but I know GeoBrood Alpha and Poggle are leaders as well, and I don't see it on either of them. So drop that in the comment below if you know the answer to that. But moving along a little bit more, he asked about CLS and how the team works and stuff. So we'll actually put together a quick CLS team that I use. So we will go to default. Oh, looks like my... Ooh, sorry. So we're going to go over here. We'll go to Rebel. Now the CLS squad that I use, CLS is the leader, of course. Of course, you then want Chewbacca, 3PO and Chewie, C-3PO, and Han. Now this squad, I believe is the most optimal CLS squad. And they do a lot of good things together. So, let's see. Let me rearrange real quick. There we go. Now with this squad, you're going to want to level up Chewbacca all the way. Upgrade all of his abilities, because Loyal Friend is his most important ability. Can I read it? Yes. So we'll go to 8. So at the start of battle, grant guard to the weakest ally and Han Solo until Chewbacca is defeated. Chewbacca assists when a guarded ally uses any ability during their turn, doing 20% less damage. Limited once per turn. When Chewbacca deals damage to an enemy, Chewbacca and guarded allies recover health and protection. and when they have guard, can't be critically hit, immune to daze and stun, and they have crit chance up. So that's his most powerful ability. And you don't have to activate or anything, it's automatic. Now his second special stuns, his first special removes all buffs, and then his basic is just a good shot. So you're going to want Chewbacca, you're going to want him built up really well. You're going to want him really strong because he's going to give your other... Usually, I think 3PO and Han are going to receive the guard ally. The guard stuff. Now, 3PO and Chewie are another really important because... I believe it's this one. If the allied leader is a rebel, which CLS is, 3PO and Chewie gain 40% of the leader's max health. So you want to have CLS really strong so that 3PO and Chewie get extra health, protection, offense, defense, potency, and tenacity at the start of the first encounter. And other Rebel allies gain half that amount. Rebel allies have plus 15 crit avoidance. And here's the big one. When another Rebel ally uses an ability, 3PO and Chewie are called to assist, dealing 30% less damage. If they were defeated, 3PO and Chewie are revived with 50% health and protection whenever another Rebel ally is revived, which that part's not used as much. While enemies are blinded, they have negative 50% tenacity and can't attack out of turn. Now, the biggest part about this is the assistance, because he's going to assist. So when Han or 3PO, because 3PO will probably have guard, when Han or 3PO attack, Chewie attacks. When any rebel ally attacks, 3PO attacks. And so it all kind of goes together into any time an attack is made from your CLS team, everyone attacks. 3PO is going to confuse, which will get rid of counters attacks. It'll get rid of assist attacks and stuff like that. So it's a really good squad, and what I do is I built up the squad really well. Almost everyone is relicked, I believe, except for 3PO and Chewie on my main account. And I just put them on defense. I put them on defense, and I put them on the top wall because they are a really good defensive team. Now, for a while early on, you might want them for offense, but they are a very good defensive team. You want to... I think I had made CLS my second relic on the main account. I think Vader is my first and CLS was my second. Maybe swapped, I don't remember. But you want CLS relicked quickly because when you get 3PO and Chewie on that team, his stats are going to be based off of CLS's stats. And so you want his stats good. Now Han is always going to get to attack first. Stun. The first enemy you stun is up to the squad you're facing off against. But probably the best rule of thumb will be to stun the first enemy character that will get to take a turn. If their turn meter is high, go ahead and stun them. Now, Vader is not worth stunning if you ever go up against Vader because he can't be stunned, he can't lose turn meter. He's just a tough one to go against with CLS. He's not really one you would throw CLS up against. But those are a few things. Now, I build the squad to be really strong, and I put them on defense. Because I got plenty of other teams that are very good offensive teams, and CLS is such a good defensive team, just go ahead and put them on defense. Now, if anyone else, any of you others have some suggestions down below on other things about CLS that you think would be important to note, please note them down. I'll try and bring them back up in tomorrow's video. But those are, the biggest things I try and keep in mind with the CLS squad. So yeah. I am curious about those exclamation marks, because I do not think I've ever seen them before in the game. Let's see, Fleet Arena, no Darth Vader shards. We gotta get Darth Vader leveled up soon. Not leveled up, 7-star. Because we can take him up to gear 12 already. I mean, we can easily take him up to gear 12. Now, Sierra Sonic, I did notice your comment last night. I did go in and fix that, making sure I have both gear sets. But yeah, we could take him up to gear 12 right now, but I can't because I don't have him at 7-star. We can go ahead and finish off Force Crush. Culling Blade we could take up a little bit higher. Yeah, so I mean, we gotta get some Darth Vader shards. What do I need to do? You can pull a lot of him from cheap. Well, here's 3. And 200 crystals. Purchase 200 squad arena store items. Well, we'll be doing that today. Win 50 fleet arena battles. Okay, no Darth Vader shards off that. Man, 7 shards off of that. That'll be nice. Collect more dark side characters. That'll come in time. Light side characters. That'll come over time. 12th territory war. No Vader shards. We're a good ways away from that one. So yeah, so I mean, we're getting there, but we're still a good ways away from 7-star Vader, which really stinks. But until then, we have a Gear 11 Vader with some mods that I'm pretty happy with. Now, I did need to win another fleet battle. I wonder if we can do that. I don't think I'm going to until I do more of my ships, which will, again, come in time. We're back to the grind again. We had an exciting week last week, but we're back to the grind. Got to farm up those purple ability mats. Got to farm up Vader shards. Got to farm up Jolie and Boba. It's where we're at, but it's good. Let's see. I have no expectations for today's Bad Batch. I know that they usually release episodic trailers, or trailers for each episode, or you like a little commercial for it. But I really don't like watching them. I like going in, not knowing what to expect. I knew a little bit, or well, no, I mean, I had seen some parts of today's Mando episode from the main season trailer, but I didn't really know what to expect. So that it was a good episode. I was happy with it. Looks like Phoenix Team and Night Sisters. Let's see what else. I think that's mostly it. Let's see, did I sign up for this? I did. I think we have full stars right now in here. Let me see. We're at 11 stars. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we still need one more star over here. How are we doing with that? Oh, we're about halfway to that final star. Nice. Yeah, my guild's doing pretty well. We were not expecting to do Dark Side Hoth. We usually go Light Side Hoth because we're still going after Rolo. I just need my last few Rolo shards on my main account. But we went towards this, and it looks like we're going to do pretty well. So that's good. Let's see. But yeah, that's where we're at with the account. CLS, I'll upgrade over time. I feel like Vader's going to be my main focus at first, and then I'll get to CLS soon enough. We're almost, up to 6 stars on GBA. That is nice. Bindo, what is that, 30 shards away? Django, about 90. So, it's where we're at. What are my credits at? 4 point, yeah, it's not a ton of credits. Oh, let's see, what do the ships look like? Ships or something. I'm trying to get Sun Fact's ship, but his takes a long time. Getting him up to 7-star will be helpful. We're going after Slave 1. I'm farming Wedge and Biggs over time from the store, trying to get them built up, because I know I'll want them for Rebel ships, and having good Rebel ships will be good. But I think other than that, there you have it. That's our update for our daily update. Y'all have a great day, and may the Force be with you.